What a wonderful day here in West Palm Beach. Welcome to the West Palm Beach waterfront. We are so pleased that you're here to join us for the opening of the 25th season of the West Palm Beach GreenMarket. That deserves applause right there. 25 years. I was just in kindergarten when this thing started. Huh? Okay. So the GreenMarket is extra special, not only because we're celebrating 25 years, but it also coincides with the city's 125th anniversary, which is next month. Now, I am so pleased to be joined here by some very, very special guests. First, we have Congresswoman and former Mayor Lois Franco. We have former Mayor Jerry Moyo. And we have our very first strong mayor in the history of West Palm Beach, Nancy Graham. I'm also joined by Commission President Christina Lambert, Commissioner Kelly Schoaf, Commissioner Corey Nearing, Commissioner Joseph Peduzzi, and Commissioner Richard Riles. Thanks to all of you for joining us here today. And thanks also to the City of West Palm Beach Community Events Team for the great work they have done to make our GreenMarket a success year after year after year. Thanks, guys. Thanks, team. So I mentioned that the GreenMarket and the city are celebrating 2 historic milestones this year. And so in a nod to those celebrations, the following phrase has been adopted as the GreenMarket season. You ready for it? It's time to celebrate. Yeah. Now that's time with a Y. Pretty creative, right? If you like it, then I did it. If you don't, then it's a special events team that put all that together. So it's time to celebrate. It acknowledges the city's commitment to sustainability over the last 25 years, as we continue to offer our community a variety of fresh and local goods while celebrating the generations of families who have enjoyed what we have created. We've come a long way since the first GreenMarket season in 1995. Let me give you a little bit of history. So inspired by public markets throughout Europe, former Mayor Nancy Graham envisioned a weekly GreenMarket for downtown West Palm Beach, which would be a gathering place for people to buy fresh produce, see friends, and interact with neighbors. A place where people selling produce knew their shoppers' names, and the shopper could ask questions about the products. Just as it was then, today, the heart of the GreenMarket is our community. Mayor Graham, thank you very much for bringing this concept to our great city. Now, that November, with just 13 vendors, the first West Palm Beach GreenMarket opened in the parking lot of the old City Hall, which is right over there, about to be a hotel, apartments, and other things. But it was the first weekly public farmers market in Palm Beach County. What vision, Nancy? With no actual farmers, however, available with fresh produce for the first couple of weeks, city staff, including former Mayor Joel Dave's wife, Darden, the first coordinator of the GreenMarket, purchased fruits and vegetables and resold them until local farmers had crops to bring to market. Always got to be creative as a mayor. That's what I learned from Lois. The GreenMarket was a hit, and by the end of the second season, the market outgrew the parking lot space and moved to Narcissus Avenue and 2nd Street, where it operated with about 45 vendors. So fast forward to 2010, the GreenMarket relocated again and expanded to its current home along the West Palm Beach waterfront, not far from where we are standing now. We will move it back to its location once we complete the Clematis Street construction project. So today, our GreenMarket now features 90+ vendors and organizations annually. I want to acknowledge all of our vendors and organizations participating in the GreenMarket. They are the best in South Florida. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Now, the GreenMarket today is even greener than ever before. As you know, we are working to enhance the viability of our city as a modern model of healthy, environmentally progressive, ecologically sustainable, and resilient urban living. So to that end, the vendors have pledged to eliminate plastic straws, coffee stirrers, and styrofoam cups and containers. That deserves a round of applause. Thank you, vendors. The city also provides sustainable transportation to the Green Market via the city's free and fun trolley. Also, new this year, those wishing to ride their bikes downtown can utilize the complimentary bicycle valet located in the City Hall courtyard. The valet, sponsored by the Downtown Development Authority, will be open during Green Market hours. So, we have some pretty interesting things we're about to do here. We're delighted by the organic growth of the Green Market, and to commemorate our history and past successes, Community Events Manager Mary Pinnock has provided me with a very special time capsule. Now we have asked which is right there, we've asked the former mayors and the city commissioners to bring an item to place in the time capsule representing their commission district or mayoral era as it relates to either the city's 125th anniversary or the 25th season of the West Palm Beach Green Market. That item might be a photo or an artifact that has special significance. We're going to open up this time capsule in about 25 years at opening day ceremonies for the 50th season of the West Palm Beach Green Market. So I'm going to go around front, and then I'd like to ask each of our special guests to present whatever their item is or items, and then they'll explain to you what their item is. Okay, so let's go around front, and we'll start with Congresswoman Frankel. Oh, who's that? My bad, I wasn't supposed to do that. They told me. Okay, Congresswoman, tell us what you're putting in the time capsule.
Okay, so first of all, I got my fingers crossed that I will be here then. But if not, all right, here, take back the mic. Hold the mic. Mayor, please.
Yes, I will hold the mic. Anything for you, Lois.
Okay, let's see. Oh, a little history. We're here after a very easy move of City Hall. That's being sarcastic. But I want to thank Jerry Moyer who helped me with that. So our first thing I want to put in is the grand opening of our city center, which is our beautiful library, which I have to say to this day, the library I feel was my proudest moment, because you can go in there and you see people of every age and race and ethnicity and enjoying this very, very vibrant library, books are important. There's lots of books. There's a lot of other things going on. And because we were able to move the library, which was here, it opened up this beautiful new space. I'm going to put this in.
Thank you for that vision, Lois.
Okay. You're welcome. That, of course...
Do I still have to hold the mic?
Yes, you do. It opened up this beautiful space here, the waterfront, and this commemorates our first anniversary celebration of the West Palm Beach waterfront.
Nice.
And then the last thing is very personal to me, because I put that a little lower.
Wow.
I'll take it back. I love giving mayors a hard time. Right? Yeah, well, let me tell you something. You have it much easier than I ever had it so far. Not that easy, though. Okay. All right. So the next one's very personal to me, because I raised my family here. And my son, Ben, was born at Good Samaritan. Is somebody's alarm going off? Is it mine? Oh, yeah, it is. I don't know why. That's crazy.
It's time for you to speak.
I've been in Washington too long, folks. Okay, so my son was born here, and he grew up here. He went to the public schools here, went to Suncoast, and then it was a Gator. Then my son went off to the military. He was in Afghanistan and Iraq. But he came back, and he opened a small business here, down the block. It's called The Blind Monk. I'm not advertising. I just want to, but this is my nod to my family, to small business owners, and to say that your family can come back. they can thrive here. And so my final offering is a picture of my family, which is my son and my mom, my daughter-in-law, and of course the one person who I expect will definitely be alive is my little grandson, Evo, is there. We're standing in front of my son's business, and cheers to them. Thank you, Mayor, and thank you for this opportunity, and to all the elected officials here who've done so much to bring this great quality of life to this city. Here we go.
Thank you, Lois. Thank you. A round of applause for Congresswoman Franco, please, for former mayor. Proud to call her my political mentor. And to the very first strong mayor of West Palm Beach, Mayor Nancy Graham, you want to tell us what you have?
Thank you. Thank you. How many of you were here 30 years ago? How many of you remember what this downtown was like 30 years ago? Yeah, different, isn't it? A little different. And so I think we have many people to thank. It takes a village to raise a city, and so many of you were responsible for helping us. I guess my memories, first and foremost, to start our 100th celebration was when we bought the hotel Holiday Inn and we blew it up at midnight on New Year's Eve, danger zone. And then we went and we started the Green Market. The mayor told a story that not many people know was the first Green Market, the first couple, we didn't have enough vendors. And some people on the staff suggested that we not do it, that we put it off. But I thought if we put it off, it would be seen as a failure from the beginning. So all these wonderful people that worked at the city, we went out and bought things from the store and resold them, and you never knew it was a resold. But I think what I want to put in also is I want to talk about another celebration, 25th celebration that we started in downtown too, a little bit after that, and that is Clematis by Night on Thursday night. We started it almost 25 years ago. And I don't know if any of you came to the first one, but it was in the 300 block down by Ultima, the 200 block, whatever. We had almost no people. We had more people in the band than we had people attending. We had no money, and we passed the hat. Remember Billy Bones? Anybody remember Billy Bones? So we started Clematis by Night. It's also turned into a wonderful event for people to bring family, friends, the fountain, which is probably, I think, one of the proudest achievements, the greatest equalizer we have in the city for everybody, rich and poor, to be able to come and enjoy our downtown. So I want to put in some some posters about Clematis by Night. And I want to say also a word that, somebody can start something, but it takes people with vision and energy and commitment to continue that. And so I really want to thank the mayors that succeeded me in sharing that vision, sharing that push, Mayor Franco, Mayor Muyo, and I know that Mayor James will do the same thing. So it's just, I really appreciate, I love the streetscape on Clematis. I think it's awesome. So it's just a pleasure to be here. And somebody said, wow, your baby has grown, it can now vote and it can now drink. So
Thank you very much. Another round of applause for Mayor Nancy Graham. And now to my immediate predecessor, Mayor Jerry Moyo.
Thank you, Mayor James. Hello, everyone. So let me show you what I have in my bag here. First of all, I have a little person, and this is to commemorate or to recognize the great work that we've done making our city a city for people. That's really what it's all about, to build a city where people want to be, where people want to live, where people want to work, where people want to play. So here's my little person.
All right.
I also have...
Want me to hold the mic?
That would be awesome.
I'm holding the mic.
That would be awesome. Thank you. I also have a little bike here to make our city more bikeable, more walkable, and again, a place where people want to be. I have, if I can get them out. I do. So I have 3 pins here. One of them represents the Paris climate talks, and we got to go to COP21. I was there with 400 other mayors driving the agenda of sustainability, resilience, adaptability, and recognizing the importance of climate change and how we need to address it. So this is our Paris. I'm also very proud that our city has won 4 stars for our work in sustainability and resilience. The highest you can get is 5 stars. Our city is the only city in Florida to have earned 4 stars. Yeah, and this is from the Climate Mayors. I was a member of the Climate Mayors. So the great work that we're doing in climate change is amazing. We have pledged to net zero by 2050, so we all need to get working. And I put $1 in here. Yeah, I know, I should have been more. But the dollar represents the amazing economic growth that we've seen over the last 8 years. We have seen a 20% growth on our economy over the last few years, 5 or 6 years, more than the national average. And we should be very proud that businesses want to call West Palm Beach our home. All right. So thank you, everyone. Having been mayor was really the best job of my life. I loved every minute of it. I didn't always like it, but I loved every minute of it. And I know that Mayor James is going to do a terrific job and continue the work that Mayor Graham, Congresswoman Franklin, and myself had started. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Sorry, being older, I forgot to thank the most important people, and that is the city staff, Mary Pinnock, who has made everything happen. I hired Mary in 1994, and she hasn't stopped since then. So the success of a lot of these events downtown is on Mary's shoulders.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause to all of the mayors. You know, these are 3 of the 4 strong mayors that preceded me. Mayor Daves could not be here, he was out of town. But these ladies have really built the foundation upon which this wonderful city sits, and I'm honored to inherit the legacy.
Girl power.
That's okay. That's all right. Speaking of girl power, yeah, my lovely wife is out there with her parents. Yeah, give her a round of applause. That'll help me. Thank you, Mayor. That'll help me later on. So, speaking of girl power, let me introduce the Commission President, Madam President Christina Lambert.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning. Good morning. So for the items that I wanted to enter into the Thyme Capsule, what really resonates with me about the Green Market is the people. And, you know, in today's day, we're always on social media, right? Now, in 25 years, we don't know what social media is going to look like. But I went on to the Green Market social media page and I captured some of the best pictures that I think represent the Green Market. And so it is smiles, it is people having fun, it is leaders in our community helping to serve others. It is our favorite. What would the Green Market be without puppies, without babies, without colorful fruits and vegetables here? So all of these items are going into my part of the Thyme Capsule, as well as this maraca, because today was the very first Hispanic Heritage Parade in West Palm Beach, and I am hopeful and I know that in 25 years when we open this Thyme Capsule, it will be the 25th anniversary of the Hispanic Heritage Parade, so this is going in there as well. Thank you all so much for being with us.
Thank you, Madam President, and we will now go to Commissioner Kelly Schoaf. Tell us what goodies you have.
Thank you, Mayor. Those of you who know me know I'm deep in the history of West Palm Beach, and I've been very fortunate to have some of those stories passed down to me for the last 125 years. So what I wanted to contribute to the Thyme Capsule are some of the hopes, dreams, and treasures of District 1. So even today, some of you kids may not know this is a photo album. Pictures exist on more than the cloud and iPhone, and so in 25 years I don't anticipate that anyone will even know how to open this. But Commissioner, if you would, what I wanted to do was capture a little note to our future residents, and I put together a map of some of the areas that I hope that are still treasured in 25 years from now, as well as some of those areas, here's me on my scooter taking photos yesterday, some of those areas that I hope are completely changed. This is the anchor site, where I hope in 25 years from now people are going, holy cow, that's what that used to look like. And I've captured some of those moments so that when we look back, we know the progress that our awesome city has made, all thanks to you, the residents, and to our leadership here. So thank you, happy 25th anniversary, and happy 125th anniversary of the city of West Palm Beach. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kelly. I thought you were going to go through each one of those pictures. Really? And now let's turn the mic over to Corey Nearing, Commissioner Nearing.
Thank you, Mayor. So note to staff, if we do this again, I don't want to go after Commissioner Schoaf because my items, they're great, but probably not as interesting. So 2 items. One is a fun item, and one is more of a nerdy item. So let's start with the fun item. So we're in the holiday season. You can't tell by the weather yet, but we're going to be in paradise in about a month from now. And Sandy Tree is coming soon. And so we have an ornament to represent Sandy Tree. And I would imagine that 25 years from now, Sandy Tree will still be living large in the city of West Palm Beach. So that's my first item that's going to go in. And then the nerdy item. So here we just, the mayor and the commission just passed the 2019-2020 budget. And so listed in this budget book are our current property values, the city's operating budget, the number of full-time staff, and our citywide debt. I wonder how much that will change in 25 years. We'll be able to know. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Nearing. Commissioner Peduzzi.
Thank you, Mayor. As most of you know, I am the District 4 Commissioner, which one of the jewels of West Palm Beach is in my district, the Great Grassy Waters Preserve. Grassy Waters, as most of you are probably already know, is responsible for providing a water for the city. This all wouldn't be possible without Grassy Waters. The GreenMarket, the water we drink, the water across the water, we provide the water to the town of Palm Beach. So what I have here are a couple items from the Grassy Waters Conservancy and Grassy Waters itself. Yep. So I have the trail guide for Grassy Waters Preserve. We have a City of West Palm Beach pamphlet regarding Grassy Waters, and what else do we have here? Discover Grassy Waters Preserve. And the more interesting things that I have here are a feather from a red-shouldered hawk.
Wow.
An apple snail, which is the preferred food of one of our endangered species, the snail kite. Remember that. And then the final thing I have is an alligator scoot, which is the protective armor underneath the skin of the alligator on the alligator's back. So we want to always remember the importance of Grassy Waters to our city and to the surrounding area. It's almost 24 miles of a beautiful, natural, diverse ecosystem that we need to protect. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Peduzzi. And last but not least, Commissioner Riles.
Well, as everyone knows, As everyone knows, I'm a man of few words, so I'm going to get you out of the sun like really, really quick. But what I have are the notes and commemoration of the barbecue brews and blues in the Northwest. I am the District 3 Commissioner, which encompasses the greater Northwest area as well as down south to Plymouth. But we likewise have a brochure for the sunset, and if anybody knows that is the largest project that is occurring in the Northwest, largest project that has occurred in the Northwest probably in the last 20 years, and we are under construction, and I pray that when we come back in 25 years we will at least be able to have a ribbon cutting by that time. So at any rate, that's what I have for
you. Thank you very much. And just a moment of note I just got from staff. The restaurant Havana, they have a booth right. Oh, there he is. Okay. He's also celebrating his 25th anniversary. So that is fantastic. Now, if someone can return the favor and hold the mic, I've got a few little items here as well. The first thing, I'm going to get rid of the big thing first. So last week I had the pleasure of attending the IFEA, that's the International Festival and exhibit. Well, what is it? Festival and Events Association. Yes, thank you. I was there. I really was. But I'm proud to say that West Palm Beach was awarded an Event City Award. And there are only 5 cities around the world that received this designation, only 2 in the United States, Philadelphia and our own West Palm Beach.
All right. Way to go, Mary.
Well, we're going to say a lot more about that on Monday night, but anyway, I'm going to deposit in the Thyme Capsule the handbook from that event. Sorry. but more importantly, as part of the presentation and what was displayed at the awards luncheon was a wonderful video showing all the wonderful things we have going on here in West Palm Beach. We have a thumb drive with that video on it. We'll show more of the video on Monday night. But hopefully those who open up this Thyme Capsule 25 years from now will see how great of a city West Palm Beach was back then, and I'm sure it'll be even greater then. So we'll carefully deposit the video. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Lois said if they'll have anything to play it on. They'll figure it out. I don't know. So I have a business card, very creative, which I've signed, which we'll put in there. But also I did a personal note to the residents of West Palm Beach 25 years from hence, basically wishing them happy birthday, and I signed it as the mayor. And then I have 3 pens. One is the old West Palm Beach lapel pen. The other is a new West Palm Beach lapel pen that we adopted while I was on the commission. And then the last is a lapel pen celebrating the city's 125th anniversary. All right? So we will carefully deposit all of these in there. Now, it's okay. Oh, I have so much to do. Anyway, it will now be officially sealed, heat sealed, never to be opened again until 25 years from now. So finally, I just want to say thanks to all of you for coming out today to the West Palm Beach GreenMarket. Now it's time to eat, drink, and shop while enjoying beautiful West Palm Beach. Thank you all so much. I appreciate your being here.